Hello, and welcome to the Park Hills South Fall Sports Preview. I'm Connor Hills, and I'm going to start things off today with a big serve as Megan Cornish has more on this year's volleyball team.
For the Park Hills South volleyball team, it's more than just winning, it's also having fun.
Here I want to have a pretty successful record, but also I just want our whole team to get better because I think that's the most important thing, and I want all of us to have fun.
New volleyball coach Kara McConnell continues the tradition passed down from Coach Faye. She has the girls continuing their role on the team.
I want to keep talking more to let my teammates know that they can trust me and so I can do my role well.
Definitely mental toughness and not losing our composure and always doing our best.
To accomplish their goals, the girls need to have the right attitude.
More of a leader and working on my skills and also helping everyone else and them helping me definitely.
In the end, this team just wants to make it as far, if not farther, than they did last year.
I'm hoping to make it definitely past districts and hopefully make it to sectionals. That's my goal.
Signing off for the Southside Scoop, I'm Megan Cornish.
As the pitch comes in, the girls softball team is hoping to hit it out of the park this season. Tyler Espinoza has the story.
The Lady Panthers are gearing up for a new season, and they're ready to strike out their competition.
We've changed conferences and we have some tough competition, but I think that with all the returning players that we have, if we play the way we can or the way we know we can, I think that we have a really good shot.
With their change in conference, the girls have learned to rely on each other, and now they're closer than ever.
I think that how much we have bonded already will help us move into the postseason, because sometimes when everyone falls apart, we all get angry at each other, and then it all falls apart because everyone's mad. And this year, if we can really just mesh, then it'll be easier to continue on.
The girls have their sights set on another district championship run, but this time, they'll come home the victors.
I'm just expecting the girls to go out and play every single game as hard as they possibly can. If the girls do that, then I think everything will take care of itself. We're working on playing every play hard. If we do that, we'll be fine.
Tyler Espinoza reporting for the Southside Scoop.
As the shin guards and the cleats come on, the boys soccer team talks about their goals for this season. Olivia Murphy has more.
While Park Hills South soccer team warms up for the season, they think about new goals that they have for the team.
Our goals are always to be playing as good as we can at the end of the season, so we want to get constantly better all year long. We'd like to win our district and have a chance to get into state playoffs by doing that. Every year our goal is always win conference. We've probably done that 15 of the 18 years or so we've been at the school, so it's been pretty good.
As they kick off the year, they think about going back to districts and conference, but in order to do that, they need to improve throughout the year.
This year I think our team goals are going to district championship, get back there and win it this year, and conference, win it during the season, and beat Park Hill every time we play them, of course, and see how far we can make it in state, make a little run, go back to the quarterfinals maybe like we did my freshman year.
With practice comes perfect. The boys work hard at practice so they can go back to conference and maybe go to district championships.
Goals this year are to win district, win conference, and constantly improve throughout the year.
The boys work hard as a team and help each other improve their skills. As the season moves forward, the boys will be able to blend together and work as a family.
I feel like goals for our team is not only just to gel together and get good team chemistry, but to win conference and districts and hopefully get another district championship to put on the wall and see how far we can go in the state.
With more players than last year on varsity, people are surprised to see how young they are.
You know, we've got a bigger group than we've had on the varsity in a while, so we've kind of increased the competition by having more numbers. It's a younger team in the numbers of it, but there still are 15 juniors and seniors, so it's kind of deceptive when people think we're really young, probably just because there's more sophomores on the varsity than there have been in a while.
The ball is now in play and the boys are ready to go. Reporting from the Southside Scoop, I'm Olivia Murphy.
Up next, Hope Mayo has more on the girls tennis team as they swing into the season.
Everyone knows that tennis is thought to be an individual sport, but the Park Hill South girls tennis team does not fall under those standards. They are back for another great season and closer than ever, ready to dominate the courts as one big family.
The Park Hill South girls tennis team is a group of girls that work together as a team to become better individually and to play well together. And we work hard every day to accomplish our goals, and we try to have fun at the same time.
The players may be ranked on individual levels throughout the season, but they are combining their talents to be one strong, united team.
What I think about the season is that we have a bunch of new people, like younger people coming in, and we have a really like compact, talented team.
Aside from just practicing together, this group stays close as a team on and off the courts.
We try to be as big of a family as we can. We want to get everybody involved in everything that we do as a group.
Along with being a family, the girls have very high expectations for their season.
A big family, we're always here for each other. It's just really fun.
While tennis is a sport that requires you to challenge your own teammates, this season of girls know how to not only challenge but support each other.
This year I'm looking forward to getting better with this sport and becoming closer with the girls and also getting some wins for our team.
The commitment to their teammates and passion for the game are what make the Park Hill South girls tennis team a force to be reckoned with. Reporting for the Southside Scoop, I'm Hope Mayo.
As the Friday night lights hit the field, so does the boys football team. But you can expect a few changes this year. Brittany Coffey has more.
5-18, 5-18, go!
As these boys throw on their pads and prepare for the season, we will have new faces appear.
We have a few new ones. The two main ones are Coach Sharp and Coach Kramer. I can tell you Coach Sharp, every defensive coordinator has their own personality that they bring to the defense. You can't think and play football at the same time. So, if before the snap you're thinking about what to do, you're not going to do your job. So once you drill it into your head, the muscle memory, and it becomes second nature how you line up and what you're supposed to do, and then you can play football, and it makes it a lot easier.
What I know about Coach Kramer, he's very hardworking. He always wants 110% out of every player, and that's what I really respect about him. I kind of like that more than anybody else.
With new additions comes new ideas.
Just a different way of doing things, some different ideas offensively. Different, obviously, training ideas, but just kind of a fresh face with, different style of doing things.
I think just a new excitement. Anytime a new staff comes together, and there's a lot of old pieces to the staff, but with Coach Kramer and I coming on, I think it's generated a new excitement.
These two coaches come from different backgrounds that will bring an exciting change to this season.
I came from a school just a little bit farther up north, Park Hill High School. I'd been there for 10 years. I had served as the offensive coordinator and assistant head coach there for 6 of those years. I had a great experience there, but I had an opportunity to come here, come down south, change my wardrobe. I'm very excited to be here.
I initially had coached collegiately and then coached high school for 6 years in Ohio, and then came out to Kansas City and coached the past 3 years at Blue Springs High School. I live up north, and the opportunity to work at a district like this, which was very similar to where I'd come from, I couldn't pass it up. With the quality of students and the emphasis on education, it was a no-brainer.
Change may be a scary thing, but with quick acceptance, they were able to fit right in.
I'd like to think well. That's up to them. Obviously, there's days when you, especially in the summers, where you ruffle their feathers, but for the most part, I feel very welcomed by both the team and their coaching staff members.
Overall, it's been a great transition for me. I've really enjoyed the team and the guys so far, and I really appreciate how they've embraced having me here. And I look forward to not only this year, but many years in the future.
As the team comes together as one, they hope for a winning season. I'm Brittany Coffey, reporting for the Southside Scoop.
Boys and girls cross country has just begun. But as the season starts, you can expect every single member from the boys and the girls teams to push their limits. Vicki Phillips has more.
I don't know how she saw it.
As the track starts to fill up with the shoes ready to pound the pavement, our boys and girls cross-country teams are gearing up for another fantastic season.
I'm a freshman, so this is my first year. And then getting into cross-country, I've known other people who were in high school and who did it, and they said it was really great. And then when I was a kid, I always ran with my mom, so it just seemed like the thing to do. And it's really great. It's everything I hoped it would be.
Good job, girls.
With new and returning members, everyone is eager to see what's in store for this year.
This year especially, we have almost 50 girls and at least 22 are new freshmen. So that's really exciting to have a good new group of people coming in.
As the teams warm up and take the track by its feet, both boys and girls cross country are ready to prove they have the winning combinations needed to achieve success this season.
Kind of a new kid on the block last year because Coach Lackey wanted me to come out because he saw me running track and thought I'd be pretty good at cross country, and it's been a pretty great decision. I mean, it's the most disciplined sport I've ever been part of, and it teaches you a lot of life lessons.
Reporting for the Southside Scoop, I'm Vicki Phillips.
As they take to the green, you can expect a few changes this year for the girls golf team. Ashton Dittmer has more.
Girls golf season is in full swing, but there's someone new holding the golf club this year.
We got a new coach, Tracy Mangles, and Mr. Peck joined the team as the assistant golf coach.
Some might say it's the coach that makes the difference, but others will argue it's the girls that will lead the team to victory.
It's a lot of fun this year coaching girls golf. We've got a great team, a great group of girls. Everybody's working hard. Really looking forward to seeing how we do this year.
With a team full of talent, the only thing left to do is set goals and execute on this season.
We're using a lot of statistics to track people's progress, so we have some measurable things that we can look at, and they're working hard, and their hard work's paying off in the data that we're getting back. So hopefully that'll transfer onto the golf course.
Although they're working hard with statistics, their goals are what they're really hoping to achieve this season.
Our goals are for everybody to work hard, really make a commitment to golf, and to get better, continuous improvement, and hopefully by the end of the season get some girls qualified for state, and maybe even the team qualified for state. So
I think the team's goal is to just keep improving. We have a lot of girls that this is their very first year, so I think we're all just trying to learn the sport and figure out the game.
Signing off with the Southside Scoop, I'm Ashton Dittmer.
As boys swim takes to the pool, they take a deep breath and hope for the best this season. Cole Ford has more.
Splashing and splashing on a Monday night, the Park Hill South swim team fills the room with greatness.
Well, I think there's a lot of things that factor into a great team. One of the things that we have to have, and what we do have on our current team, is just a lot of young guys on our team. There's 17 sophomores and freshmen, but we have a lot of senior leadership. We've got 5 outstanding seniors, and a lot of those guys have got a lot of experience swimming at the state meet.
Though with all their greatness, there are some troubling things in swimming.
Probably one of the biggest things about swimming is you have to be able to not breathe. So just like practicing like underwater is not breathing in like a 50, that's probably the best way to like improve your swimming ability.
Start losing sense of what you're doing, and coach just pushes you, and you gotta push through it.
Troubles will be overcome, but at the end of the day, these swimmers come together like a school of fish.
We all come together and we're working really well together, and we all know each other, so that really helps out, and we're just all like working well as a team.
Our team is really close, and we all hang out outside of the pool, and we all work good as a team, and we really bond all the time.
Definitely the one thing that we're trying to do this year is improve upon our finish last year. We want to be in the top 10 at the state meet and bring home the conference title.
Grabbing a towel and drying off, I'm Cole Ford for the Southside Scoop.
That's all we have for you today on the Park Hill South Fall Sports Preview. We wish you all the best of luck on your seasons. I'm Connor Hills for Channel 18.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 Fall Sports Preview. I'm Jordan Elder. We're going to catch up with all of our fall sports for you so you can go out and support your teams while the weather's still nice. First up is Chris Dennis with boys and girls cross country. They're sprinting into a new season, so he caught up with them for you.
3, 2, 1. Boys and girls cross country is looking to kick it into high gear this year.
Attitude for cross country this year is really positive and motivated because all these girls here really help me and motivate me through this, and we all have this one goal of getting to state together.
We're hoping that the whole team can make it to state as a team and to finish better than we did last year.
And it all starts in the off season.
I practice in the summer, which is basically getting in your mileage, and no speed work until late July or the start of the school year, because you don't want to get that caught up with you and then have no speed at the end of the summer, or end of the season, which means going to state, and you can't really improve your time if you're doing speed workouts early on in the season.
Cross country isn't all about winning, it's about competing.
Part about cross country is just competing with other people around the city in different schools, and competing with yourself to see what you can also achieve.
Jog on out to see cross country race to the finish line this season. I'm Chris Dennis for Trojan TV News.
The volleyball team is spiking down all of their opponents with teamwork. Jordan Evans has more on that team for you.
The Park Hill volleyball team's goal is to not only improve their scores, but to improve their confidence as well.
As a team, our goal is to have consistent confidence and to be on the court and working as a team, because we know that if we have highs and lows in the game, it's not going to get us far. So we just need to make sure that we're staying consistent and being confident with it.
In a sport like volleyball, you always have to have a team to rely on.
The most positive aspect of the game is having a team there that really supports you and helps you to achieve your goals. And in volleyball, it's kind of a unique sport because you have to have at least two people touch the ball. You can't do the whole play yourself. So you need your teammates, and your teammates really help you and push you. And it's just a really strong network.
The team has made many adjustments since last season, and they are only looking to improve.
Since last season, we had a decent season. We did lose 6 seniors, so it's kind of hard. I mean, we have to rebuild, but we have a lot of great girls coming in, that have been in the program for 2-3 years. So from last season, we know exactly what we need to work on, what we lost, what we have to keep up with, and we just got to keep improving.
Be sure to make your way to a volleyball game this season and come out and support our Lady Trojans. I'm Jordan Evans, reporting for Trojan TV News.
Softball, a name that doesn't necessarily justify the game. Hannah Erickson has more.
The Park Hill softball team is walking into this season with a new mindset.
And we all have a positive attitude about it, and we're all about being next play, best play, and having that be our attitude. Instead of moping over one thing, we move on to the next to make it better.
The whole team has one goal in mind.
Into regionals, and then hopefully to state. Go to state. We're going to state.
And in order to accomplish this goal, the team is using a different approach this year.
We're going to be aggressive. We're going to try to get every single advantage out of every single player that we can and take advantage of other teams' mistakes, and then we're going to try to eliminate our own.
Although many people may disagree, softball is more difficult than it looks. Lots of skill goes into playing softball.
You have to work hard, you have to hustle, you have to be afraid not to get dirty, you can't be scared to be hit by the ball, and it's not soft. Like whoever made up the name is, And it's pretty much just like any other sport. It's not easy.
The Park Hill Lady Trojans would love for you to come out and support them this season.
There's nothing soft about it.
I'm Hannah Erickson reporting for Trojan TV News.
The girls' golf team is looking to build something great this season. Drake Heathman has more.
The Park Hills girls golf team are coming off a decent season, but they are looking to improve and have a better one.
This team is pretty good still compared to last year's. We sent a couple people to state last year, and I think we can send some more.
The girls golf team have one main goal, and they look to achieve it.
Our first goal for every athlete is that they have the opportunity to learn more about golf and to become a better golfer. We want every athlete to improve, and we have a lot of athletes, but wherever they come from, if they are beginners or they're experienced golfers, we want them to get better during the season.
Some golfers may be better than others, but on this team, everyone is important.
But every single player is important on our team, and every player has a place on our team. So we want you to watch them all because they're all amazing ladies.
The Park Hills girls golf team looked great, and they're all pumped for the season. Reporting from Trojan TV News, I'm Drake Keithman.
It's time to get your swimsuit on and jump in with the boys swim team in the newly renovated Aquatic Center. Jacob Gordado has more.
The 2014 boys swim team has been hard at work this season with high goals set in mind.
Our goal is pretty much maintain the same every year. We'd like to vie for the conference championship, defend our championship from last year, and this year our goals are a little higher at the state meet. We'd like to bring home some state hardware as a team, first time ever, and we've got some young men that are up to the challenge.
This season, Coach Haley is working his team hard as ever for a top place in this year's state meet competition.
Well, hopefully some of the boys got in this summer. We're working fairly hard. Up to this point, though, we've just been trying to get them back in aerobic shape. We're doing lots of aerobic workout. We're starting to get into the sprint phase and just trying to refresh some memory on some technique and drills that we need to know throughout the year.
For each swimmer, hard work and determination is a must at all times, in and out of the pool.
He's been training us really hard. We've been doing a lot of really good work in the pool. We've been doing a lot of aerobic stuff too, like push-ups and sit-ups to make it stronger.
Friday Night Lights are only made for one thing, Trojan football. Chris Dennis has more.
Park Hill football team is working hard to make this season better than the last.
Well, this year's team, compared to last year's team, we're much more focused than last year. I think we got better leaders right now leading in this senior group. You know, we play better. We're actually together as a team now, like a family.
Improvement does not come overnight. The Trojans have been preparing for this season since the last.
We started working since the last day of last season, really, in the weight room and off the field doing community stuff and just coming together during the off season, getting bigger, faster, stronger.
Park Hill is looking to turn some heads with their play this season.
Look for offense, defense, and special teams, see how we do business and how much better we are, because you know a lot of people doubted us, so we really want to prove the doubters wrong, but we really just want to play our game.
Come on out and join Tarkus in the stands to support your Trojan football team. I'm Chris Dennis for Trojan TV News.
The Park Hill soccer boys are ready to kick off their season, literally. Cody Bodorf has more for you.
The Park Hill boys soccer team are hard at work as they prepare for the upcoming obstacles this season.
So our conference has changed up a little bit. We've got some new teams that we're going to be facing off against, but it should be an exciting season. That's going to be, you know, a good test for our program.
Many players have been putting in lots of time and effort to get the results they need.
We've been putting in a lot of hard work, and so it's been difficult, and I think there's a lot of tough competition out there, but I think that we've got the guys to win some games.
Many players are ready to rise up to the occasion and score.
Last year we had 15 seniors. This year we have 14 seniors. So you know, when you have a lot of turnover, you have a lot of new people stepping into big shoes in some instances. So while you know we have a large senior group, not all of them have a lot of varsity experience, and so you know them kind of stepping into that higher speed and pace of a game is something we need to adapt to quickly. But I think we'll be fine once we get rolling.
I'm Cody Bodorf reporting for Trojan TV News.
For some people, tennis is a hobby, but for the Park Hill girls tennis team, tennis is life. Azra Fejic caught up with them.
Tennis girls prepare for a new season. Some of the goals they have as a team are
this team are to really get to know each other and do well in our games and our sports and just become a better team.
Our team goals this season are really just to play our best in every single match that we do and to really just come together as a team and have great overall team spirit. Say to win as many matches as possible.
Oh, the goals of the team this season are, we got a lot of leadership on our team, which is awesome. We've got 13 girls who are seniors, so like bridging that gap. We've had some really good years in the past with some awesome players that have been part of our program.
this year's team is better than last year's team.
I don't think you could ever compare. I think this is a great sport, and all the members are just going to be as good as they have been in the past.
We lost some really good players last year, but we got great new players this year. I'd say it's pretty even.
Reporting from Trojan TV News, I'm Azra Fazich.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our fall sports preview. I'm Jordan Elder. See you in the winter.